what's today? Sunday? Today's Sunday. It's hot, girl, but I'm wearing this sweater because I told you guys, well, I don't know if I told you guys last time. Gotta sweat, okay? And I'm making this live because, again, I'm trying to be more active, okay? And yesterday I was live on TikTok. Oh my god. Yes, I was live on TikTok. Um, anyway, so the last video that I posted last live, we went to an aquarium. Okay, we went to Monterey Bay Aquarium. I took Evelyn, and I took my niece also too, and it was fun. We had a lot of fun. We saw a lot of stuff. Oh, beach. Okay, perfect. Begin. Oh my god. So, but yeah, we did. I mean, Evelyn had a lot of fun. I'm trying to fill out this form over here. Um, we had fun. We saw sharks. We saw a bunch of stuff. Hold on, you guys. We saw sharks. We saw a bunch of stuff. It was fun, and we ended up getting home like around 10 p.m. And yeah, it was fun. And hold on. So anyway, so that was fun, you know. And today's Sunday. Yesterday we just kind of cleaned. Effective date. What do we mean? Here's the date. The change happens. For example, the day you sold your car. Okay. Um. Yesterday we just like cleaned, you know. We cleaned. I did a bunch of stuff. I still have to clean my room. I took out. So it was funny because I went live yesterday on TikTok, right? And I was telling people that I had went to the garage because I had an old bag of clothes in there that I know I took out before I had moved to TJ. And I went in there because I was like, let me take it out so I can donate it, you know, whatever. Let me take it out. Let me see what's in here. So I go over there, you know. I have bins. I have like 3 bins of crap over there. And one of them has like all of like the old, let me open this for my plants. All of like old letters, letters and cards and stuff, prison stuff. And I was like, oh my god, like what is wrong with me? Uh, anyways, so then yeah, so I was like going through it and I was like, I'm freaking crazy, dude. Like, why did I do this? Like, what in my right mind made me do this? So then I ended up finding like 2 other cards like in another bin, and I'm like looking through them and stuff, and I was like, what the heck? I was like, lies, 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 lies. I mean, if you have been here long enough and you followed my journey from the beginning, you know what I mean, you would know. So I'm like looking through these letters, and the card that I found was like from 2019, and it uh anyway, so I read it or whatever, and I was like, what the fuck? You're tripping, bro, because it says something like, oh, um I don't know what I would do without you if you were not in my life. Um, you know, don't ever think like I don't want to be with you. I chose to be with you. I love you. Da, da, da. And I was like cracking up on myself in the garage because I was like, dude, I ate it. I fucking ate it. I was like, this is funny as heck. And I'm like, and at that moment, I was like there, and I look over, and I had like the bin full of like letters. I have like a binder. I had the binder still of like every letter that I had sent him that I put in this damn binder. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? And so now, like thinking about it, I was like, dude, what the fudge? Like, I'm a mess. And you know, before that, like when I was driving back from Monterey, I was like, so getting to Monterey, it was the same way that I would go see him when he was in Salinas, and but just not all the way to Salinas as before. Sorry, Soledad. Um. So yeah, it like triggered my thoughts, I guess. I don't know what it did, but it triggered something. And I'm just like sitting there driving. Once I got on the actual freeway, because it's like a highway and then you got to get on the freeway. So I get on the freeway and I'm just like, bruh, like I probably wasn't even in love this whole time. Like I thought it was love and I thought I was in love. And I don't think I was. I think it was just trauma bond. And then mind you, I have never thought about that before. But as I'm driving, I was just like, I don't know, you know, like, I don't know. Uh, so yeah, I was thinking about that. And so yesterday, seeing all these like letters and stuff, and I'm like, it's hard to revisit those old memories. It is. It is, but not no more. Like now, I mean, it used to. Hello, and only the old thoughts come back. They do. They randomly do. They do randomly, but like now it's just different. Like the thoughts are different. Like I go back now. I feel like now I can mentally process things properly. And now I'm just like, okay. Like if I go back to that day, I was like, huh, that makes a lot of sense now. Huh, 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 huh. Like a lot of stuff makes sense, you know. But before I couldn't do that. It only took me about 2 damn years. Oh, wait, no, it took me longer than that. What am I even talking about? Um, so yeah, I don't know. I think about it. From Mexico. But yeah, so I don't know. I was thinking about that, and so seeing all that stuff, I was like, what the fuck, you know? So yeah, and then I've been seeing like all of these. I've been seeing all these girls on TikTok, and I've told you guys this before. I think on YouTube. Um, I've seen a lot of girls on TikTok now that talk about like their prison relationships like it's nothing. Which I'm like, when did this happen? When did this start? Because this was never a thing, and I'm like, that's fine because everyone should talk about their relationship in this situation because everybody has um, a community or what a community or whatever. But I'm like, but just be honest. You know what I mean? Like, don't sit there and like pretend like your relation, whatever. But I see it now differently. I see it very differently now. Now, like this moment on right now, and it's very different. So I mean, I've always told people like, don't date anybody in prison. Don't get married with anybody in fucking prison. Just don't do it. And now I'm like, still don't do it. I still would tell people to not do it. If that's one advice I would do, um, it's good. It's getting normalized, but people need to warn about the daters. Yes, and I feel like now people are way more comfortable to talk about their relationships and they talk about what it's like to date someone there, but nobody talks about the after. And I've said this. I'm like, dude, nobody talks about the after because shit, if I would have fucking, you know, Love After Lockup came out right before this fool got out, you know. And that kind of put things into a perspective. But, I wish the show would show a little bit more because I think a lot of people think they're making it up. And I'm like, fuck, no, they're not. That's not even that. Like, y'all wouldn't even have to make anything up, bro, because you guys are just filming like the day they get out. You're not filming a week after they got out or like a month or whatever, or I don't know. And so, you see these people. I think it was like the first season. I didn't really watch the first season. Just Andrea and who was the other one? I don't. I forgot. Uh, it's on Netflix. No. It's Isn't it a life? No, it's not on Lifetime. It's on Bravo. No, where is that show at? I don't know. What is it? Bravo or is it Lifetime? It's freaking hot. I don't remember which one it is, but no, I think it's online. You could probably watch it online. Mm. And so you know what I mean. And so it had just came out, and yeah, I wish there was more stuff that that people talked about it, but they don't. And then now it's like people only talk about what's going on at that time. I mean, look, if you were to go look at the Gypsy show, at the Gypsy Rose, we have always appreciated your honesty. Thanks, girl. Oh my god, what the fuck? I feel like something touched my hair. I always try to be honest because like it's the truth, and I try at least to like. I'm like the only reason why I started like talking about my relationship, um, was because I wanted other people like help other people like okay like what do I know and like what's it like for me, but like be honest and not BSing. um and then and even after he got out, like I was honest, but like 90%, like yeah, I was like not honest like 90%, and there was things that I just didn't talk about. And I've always said like it's not easy, it's hard. I probably didn't talk about what I was going through. I did, but not all of it, you know. And then some people do know because I've said it like randomly here and there cuando se me sale. Uh, but I haven't posted it on YouTube. I haven't talked about it on YouTube. I've talked about it on TikTok, but not on YouTube, which is something that I do want to talk about because I'm like, dude, nobody talks about the aftermaths. And I'm like, and if I can help people at least to, I mean, I've had people that are like, oh, I want advice. People do have asked, not no more, because I don't talk about it, for advice. Now people ask me for advice to get divorced from somebody in Mexico. I'm like, what? Okay. I do get that. So, what are you up to, bruh? Nothing, bruh. So, yeah. And so now I'm like, okay, well, I want to talk about it. I know I didn't want to be in that situation, not in that situation, but like talk about that. But now I'm like mentally okay now, like to actually talk about it and process it and, stuff like that. So I was like, let me go live today on here so everybody knows like I'm still working on it. It's just I have a lot going on right now. Um and so yeah, I'm trying to do like a lot of stuff at once. I wish you had a whole video dedicated of what to expect. I'm gonna do one. You talked about it in your lives. Yes, I will. I was thinking about it. Uh I wanna do one, so maybe I'll do one tonight. What the heck? Um So I will do that probably today. I'm gonna take a shower and get ready because I want to look decent. Right now I look crazy because I woke up, we ate breakfast, we went to Costco. There's a lot of good sales at Costco right now. And then I came back, ate. Evelyn fell asleep, and now I'm here. And now I'm trying to fill this application out. And I'm like, I need to go through my stuff because I have a bunch of stuff this week. I'm taking Evelyn. So tomorrow I have an appointment. I have to drop off Yzma at the airport. I have a doctor's appointment. Tuesday, I'm taking Evelyn to the movie theaters. Yes, it will. And people like cheese man, so I mean, I want to hear too. I would want to hear too. Like, what? What? What happened? What am I miss? T.O. You're so strong. Um, is it about you? What you've been through? Yes, 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 yes. Um, all the ones calling me beautiful, you guys. I don't have American papers. uh, per month. Let me see. 5. Let's see. 4. Oh, let me show you guys what I got. I wanted a pink one, but they didn't have one. They had an orange one, but I didn't want it. So we're gonna do 4 times 4. Let's do 16. Let's do. Um. But yeah. So anyway, so I will be posting videos, you guys. I probably. Look at this. The buttons are amazing. Look at this. I got it at Staples for like too much. Okay. But I always wanted one, and I should have gotten it when they had the hot pink one, but I didn't because I was like, why am I? No, no. And then finally I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it because I want it. Okay. So whatever. 20. Okay, but yeah. So, date. Enter the large. What? Enter the large amount before text message. May. Oh my god, these people, I swear. Let me see, hold on, you guys. Okay. Mayo, 21. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me go look because. Hey, young lady, I need advice from someone like you. I've seen the ones in black color. This one looks. Oh, I like this. Okay. How do I forget about somebody that had left me? You can't forget about somebody that left you. That's one. So get that out of your mind because you will never forget. You can be 40, 50, 60. You will never forget. You just need to learn to live with it and learn from it. Like what happened and why did this. I mean, it doesn't matter why they left because that's their problem, not yours. You just need to be the best you, and that's it. And all you do is live each day for you. Okay? Because you're never going to forget that person. Regardless if you were with them for however long, you will never forget them. You know? Even if you were with them for like a day, you will never forget that. It just gets easier each day as you focus on yourself and you give that love you gave to that person to yourself. That's it. I'm dating a 20-year-old girl and I'm 34. Why would a young girl date an older man like me? I don't know. What do you look like? Depends what you look like. She was my first lover. She's showing up in my dreams often, even though she's married. It's sad. It is very sad, but it's okay. You know, it's all right. You know, you have a bunch of dreams. That's okay. If she got married, clearly she didn't care about you. You know, sometimes you have to be very honest about with yourself and be honest and clear with yourself, which is the hardest thing you can do. But when you can be honest to yourself, you're golden because then you're like, okay, well, you know, how did she treat you? How was she of a person? You know, she got married to somebody else. Regardless of whatever the situation would have been, she made that commitment to marry somebody else. And like they make that decision. So it's like clearly she didn't love you enough to do that. You know what I mean? So put that in your mind. You could cry about it. Like I would. I would. She was my friend. Even though she's a side, are you a 2 in the... She's the one that told me that she loves me. Her cousin knew about me. Everything's just a memory now. It is just a memory. But let me tell you something. What were the 5 years? Yeah, you know, and it's sometimes in. I know it's very easy to say comments like this, like why would you want them back, you know? And sometimes we are trauma bonded, or we're attached, or we're so many different things that it doesn't matter. Sometimes you hold on to like the good things and you look at those instead of like the bad things and the reality of it. But that's normal. You just have to heal yourself and always remember that you're valuable and that you're important. And if it's meant to be, if it's meant for you, it's going to be yours regardless. If this person is your soulmate or whatever, probably right now is not the right time. Maybe later on it will happen. Maybe, I don't know what you believe in, but whatever universe, God has something better for you that is going to be for you. You know what I mean? It's just the memories that haunt me. Are you American? I'm native, but I'm not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, they're just memories. They're just memories. Um, you're gonna have memories about everybody. you know just remember that, just if you this is what helps, okay? If you remember somebody, you're like, "Oh, but I miss them because I remembered them." Remember that they left you. Remember how they made you feel when they left you. How did you feel when they left you? How did you feel when you found out that they got married? Or how did you feel that this person, or was this person already married? Be thankful for having those good times. Better times are coming. You got this, man. Thank you, bro. I mean, it means a lot. Yeah, yeah. And I remember my friend one time told me, you need to open up your heart, open it up, so someone new, if there's somebody new for you, will come through, because you cannot move on unless your heart is free, and you're in a good, in a good space, in a good mental space, place. And you are ready for the law. What law? What law are you talking about? No, I'm sorry. I can't get married. It's against my religion. It's against my religion to get married. Anybody want to join my religion? So, so sorry. Plus, I'm looking for somebody that has papers. I guess relationships ain't for everybody. Relationships aren't for everybody, what you need to do, and this is something that I had to do myself, is sit down and really, first you have to evaluate yourself, like, who are you, what kind of person are you, what do you like, what are your dislikes, what. Then you have to sit down and think, like, well, what kind of person would I like? Don't think about the person you like, think about what you honestly would want. Like, what kind of person would you like? If you want a person that like calls you all the time, that is really lovable, that is loyal, that is honest, that has goals, that doesn't lie, that is short, tall, whatever, everything. Think about everything, and that's what you stick to. You don't settle. You don't go back on your word. You do that. You stick to what you want. Okay. And remember, pay attention to the freaking red flags, okay? Also, time will heal. Time does heal you, and it will take a lot of freaking time. She's the one that proposed. I ain't the one that did that, though. If you're not over 30 yet, your time is still to come. Let me tell you something, head out of the You can be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, okay? You could be any age. Love can come to you at any freaking age. Don't ever settle for a younger person, an older person. People have reasons to settle with whoever, because either you feel like you have to, you feel like you can find somebody else, you feel like you have no other choice, whatever. Don't ever settle. And if you never find somebody that is your person, then live your best freaking life. Society has somehow, I mean, not society, but I guess our lives are, our brains are, I don't know what it is yet that I'm like, okay, but I think we're just built like that, to where we feel like we have to have somebody, and sometimes you don't have to have anybody. Like, maybe, I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I've been a friend of her. She had changed everything from 22. You're so young. I got married at 22. That was horrible. That was a horrible idea. What? Right, but our man mentally is not as mature yet. You know, and that's the thing. From my experience, men are immature at any age. It doesn't matter how old you are. You're very mature. Immature. Something necessary. Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. I'm 34 and I think I'm barely getting it. What do you mean you're barely getting it? Oh, like you're barely? Okay. But see, you are getting it. Most guys don't freaking get it. They don't get it. You know, and that's the crazy part. You know, no. You could become our friend. Who's our friend? Like who's us? Like what is going on here? But yeah, you know, it just 34. I'm 33, bro, and I'm over here starting all over. Like I'm not in a rush. I mean, I have one daughter, but I'm not in a rush. I don't want to talk to anybody. I was in a what is it, 12-year relationship that was. It is. It is. You know, and age is just a number as long as you're healthy. That's true. That is true. And so I think a lot of people go off of their age, you know, like, oh, I'm this age and um on a higher level. What do you mean? So that's what I'm telling you. Love will come to you whenever, and sometimes you have karma. You know, you'll get a karmic partner. Uh, it just depends. You know, it just depends what kind of person you are, and what you're looking for. It just depends. It really all just depends. That's why I always tell people, be the best person that you can be. So yes, that's all. That's all. Don't use anybody. Don't settle. Don't cheat. You know, if they cheat on you, leave them. You know, I have to sit tight. Will meet someone similar to us who also going through a breakup but is ready to move on. Exactly. Nobody's perfect, but that doesn't mean that they're bad. Yep. Nobody's perfect, and that's the thing, you guys. Everybody has a right to do what they want to. I know sometimes, you know, people hate people for doing things to them. It's like, no. I mean, like breaking up, you know, breaking up or stuff like that, cheating, whatever. And you can't really be upset at them for doing things that makes them happy, you know? We are perfect. We just forget. That's a great one right there. I haven't heard that one. We are perfect, but we do forget and we act dumb, and the devil is alive, girl. So, you know? Ay, me dio calor. When did this one come out? 21? 21. But yeah, so this was only this one. I mean, can we see the timesheet? I mean that they're we want to hate everybody if we get to know about the roadside people. Um, yeah, you know, yeah, and that's the thing. I think a lot of us have to just focus on ourselves, and that's what I'm telling you. I think it's very important for us to give love to ourselves because that way we know who we are and what we want and what we expect. Because when we don't, it's when we start allowing the disrespect, the shut up. What is that? My sweater? No, I have a shirt underneath. Uh, y ando aquí quemando la grasa. What are you talking about? No quemándola, ¿verdad? Yeah, yeah, quemándola because it's hot. So, yeah, I can't. I can't. Not, nope, nope. Um, So yeah, you know, 3.5. Hold on, I gotta put this in. Ay, chinga. Hold on, you guys, because everybody has done things that they wouldn't disclose anything about. That's what I'm telling you. Don't put yourself in situations where you feel embarrassed. You know what I mean? To talk about them. That's why you don't. You don't. You don't. That's one of my things. Like, you know what? No, just don't do it. Okay, thank you for thinking of it. You haven't even seen me with my hair combed, so just wait. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. No, you haven't seen me. Como dicen. That's why I'm like. I be telling my cousins. I'm like, girl, I ain't even tripping, man. You know, like I've been on 2 dates since I've been single, and I'm like, girl, I'm not even worried. I'm like, I'll go out like this, and I'm like, I don't care. If somebody's gonna like me, they're gonna like me. You know what I mean? And if they can't handle me at my worst, they can definitely not handle me at my best. Okay? And she just be cracking up, and I'm like, I'm being for real, girl. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna look all done up, and then I'm gonna end up looking like this, and they're gonna be like, "What happened?" I'm gonna be like, "Well, I look like this 95% of the time, bro." So they might as well see the real me, okay? And she just laughs. She thought it was freaking hilarious. Look. There's nobody like you. There's a lot of. Let me tell you something. Everybody's strong. Everybody is strong. You just need to fight. Okay, you need to fight your demons. You need to fight your demons. You need to fight yourself. You need to fight your heart. You need to fight your brain. There's so many things that you fight, and that's what you do every single day. Fight. You fight for yourself, because it's so easy to fall in like a depression. It is very easy for you to like hate everybody, for you to give up on love. It is so easy for you to just not, but if you stay positive, you go through your moments, that's fine, that's normal, you know but you constantly stay positive as much as you can, and you continue to be you, and you live life for yourself, and you're happy, even if you're not 100% happy, but you just make the best out of what you have. Ask you about what you've been through in life, but I can see that you've gone through a lot of life. I'll just tell you, okay, because my YouTube channel was mostly about that experience. On my YouTube, I started off talking about dating. Sorry, I was already married at that time. Married to somebody that was incarcerated. That it was in prison, okay, prison. And was with them for 10 years in prison. That I wasn't, he was, okay. Um, got out, moved to a whole other country because he got deported, and I was there for like 2 years, probably not even 2 years. That was 2 years of my life where things I experienced I have never experienced in my life, and I never thought I would, and it was crazy. And that taught me a lot, a lot. And so after that, it was just crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. And now I'm here. Did he get out of there? He did. He did. He got out and was deported to Mexico. And I moved to Mexico with him. And I'm not even Mexican. That's the crazy part. Today, um, ¿y este qué trae? No tengo dinero. I'm broke. August, what was it? No, it's July, June. Payday is the 10th. No, 20. Hold on, let me see. Why am I blind? Because I can't see that thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. 10. The 10. So, yeah. Oh no, it doesn't make me sad anymore. It used to, but not no more. Now I just feel dumb. You know? Not sad. What, to visit India? No, I don't know. Why, you gonna fly me out there? I'm about to tell my mom. But I wish people could love everybody equally. That would be great, but people are not at that level, you know. People are not at. Don't be sorry. Stop saying sorry. One thing I tell people: don't be sorry for being you. Don't ever be sorry for being you. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I told myself because I used to be like, sorry, 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 sorry. No, you know what I mean? No, don't say sorry. Okay. Um, what country would I like to visit? Costa Rica. I would like to visit Japan. I would like to visit Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, Cuba. Yes, girl. Actually, you know what? I was looking at uh, not Colombia. What's it called? Not Nicaragua, Venezuela. Got some fine daddies over there, girl. But anyways, don't ever be sorry for being yourself. You know. Nice. That doesn't come from work. What? What? Don't ever be sorry. Hello. Don't ever be sorry for who you are. And I told myself, like, Carla, you are who you are. Don't ever change. Because I felt like for at one point in my life, I did change a lot. Don't ever change. If you're annoying, be glad you're annoying. If you talk too much, be glad you talk too much. You have a lot of questions. You're informative, okay? Don't ever say sorry for being you. If you're quiet, don't ever be sorry that you're quiet. If you are spontaneous, don't ever be sorry for who you are. Be who you are. People will like you for who you are, and if they don't like you, then guess what? You need new friends. Okay? You need new friends. Or don't hang out with those people. Zero. Um, so yeah, do you have any what is this? Include new cause of change or a change in child. What the fudge? Talkative person, but I'm afraid of hurting people by being who I am. Don't ever be afraid. I'm telling you, you are happy to travel more America. Hola. A lot of people had told me that I'm annoying. So what? So what? You know. Um. Oops. Hold on, girl. Let me go back. Uh. Hold on. I need to go back. Damn it. Like I said, if people say you're annoying, then you need to just. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Okay, right here. Um. Ah. Hold on, you guys. Let me go back again. No, Did your housing costs change since you last reported? Okay. Uh, yes. Yes, I will go to visit Dubai. That's nice. You should go to Dubai. My sister-in-law went to Dubai and she loved it. It was hot, she said, but it was hot. And she loved it. Sorry. Anyways, but yeah, you guys. So my advice has always been, be yourself, know what you want, know what you're looking for, and stick to it. If there's a red flag, girl, you better toss them over. Toss her over. It don't matter. If you want somebody that like I was telling people this yesterday. If you want someone that is caring, and you start talking to a person that doesn't care, you don't talk to them anymore. If you want a person that loves to talk on the phone, because you like to talk on the phone, but you start talking to someone that only likes to text, doesn't answer your phone calls, doesn't like to talk on the phone, that tells you, I don't really like to talk on the phone. Block, I don't even talk to you. If you like somebody that likes popcorn because you love popcorn, and you start talking to somebody that doesn't like popcorn, then you don't talk to them. You don't go and change yourself for them, or you think you can change them to like popcorn, because they probably won't. There's a reason why they don't like popcorn. You know what I mean? You like to travel and go to different countries? Oh, that's nice. Chingada madre, dude. Traded, sold, giveaway, spent. No, I don't know what you're talking about. You're farting? You need to find someone that likes to fart too. No, that doesn't like. Sorry, not like, because that's not something you like. You just need to find someone that will bomb your. Oh, sorry. Can I even say that fucking word? Oh my god, I'm about to get in trouble. That because it basically is, that will that will toot as much as you do. Maybe you got like an intestine problem or something, or whatever, and you need to find someone that is in the same situation, like that is gassy all the time, okay? Because that way they won't judge you for being 200,000 million gassies every single day, and then they could be gassies too, okay? That's what I tell you, okay? Because you don't want to end up with someone that doesn't, or that does it in the bathroom. Girl, we ain't talking toots here. This is, I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. But I'm saying farting. Okay, that's all I'm saying. You said farting right there. I don't know what you're talking about. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Her side, yes. We're all Dubai, but our gold shines. We sell gold. Our hotels are too in Dubai. That's amazing. Congratulations. You must be a business person. I love it. Congratulations. Whatever, man. When you're in love, girl, okay, everybody knows this. When you're in love, when you're truly in love, your person's farts don't matter to you. You be like, whatever, whatever. It don't matter, What cracked me up, girl? It was at a point, girl, when Evelyn Zach got out, girl, we would have conversations when we was in the bathroom of her, like, what? That's how much we probably liked each other at that time in life. We would just sit there like, yeah, so what are we going to do later? Okay. I'm like, oh, you smell. Like, let me get the spray for you. Like, what? I don't know where it went wrong, but it did. It made me laugh too. I'm just being honest. Like, people be shy to talk about stuff like that, or they think like I'm going to be like, ew, gross. No, girl, because If I eat a lot of garlic, y'all best to watch out because it ain't gonna be fun. Okay, I'm just saying. It's so true though. Yes, it is. When you're truly in love, when you are not in love with that person, you will literally be like, ew, that's freaking gross. Go do that somewhere else. Like, I'm not trying to smell your freaking gassies. I'm gonna call them gassies because it sounds cute. Gassies, like, no, goodbye. Like, go, whatever. But when you're in love, girl, you be like, yeah, it's okay. Do it right here. It's fine. uh, that's freaking hilarious. But it's true. It's true. So if you're in a relationship where you don't want to hear that person, like, you don't want to smell their nasty smells, or you don't want to hear it, or you don't want to nothing, then you need to check yourself and be like, this probably person ain't even for me. Have any of the following happened to anyone in your household since you last reported? Do you gotta love your significant other too? They are, which includes that thing. Exactly. I'm not about to die over holding in a damn fart. Right? And that's what I'm saying. That's what my mom is saying. Um, that's what my mom be saying. Like, I'm not even gonna. This, your smell is very beautiful. Oh, thanks. Look, I think he likes me. What do you want from me? Do you want papers? Do you want American papers? Is that why you're being nice to me? Like, be honest here, you guys, because I'm honest. I don't like liars. I don't like liars. Okay. I don't like liars. I don't like smell. Bro, you're sus. Sure is. Sure is. Okay, let me upload these things. Let me see. Sunshine, you can call me your baby girl. And maybe we can spend some time. Wait, what happened? How can you smell her from there though? God made you. Es que quiere papeles. Hi. I live here. Okay. Congrats. What in the world is this? Oh, yeah, look at that shit. Oh, what is that? Okay, see. Sunshine. Me, your baby girl. I don't need papers. Oh, okay. I was asking somebody over here because they're being very nice to me, you know, and I'm like, what if you don't even know me? Like, I'm actually kind of crazy, but I'm um I'm healed. Not all the way, but I am. You know what I mean? Like, I am, but I'm still a little nuts. You gotta go. Bless I gotta go. Bless thank you for helping me, y'all. It means a lot of time. Well, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok, whatever you want to. And we're here for you, you know, and don't give up. Open up your heart, and a nice young lady will come into your life. Hi. I was gonna be mean to you, but I'm not going to do that. They say my number is okay. Thanks. You have hobbies. I do, but then I don't. I need to like get my class schedule because they're asking me for my class schedule. See you soon. Okay, bye. Have a good day. La 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 la. Let them. Let me tell you something. I love that you're so honest about everything. I mean, I try to be honest, you know? I do try to be honest. They did say that. But you know what? Let me tell you something. One thing I've learned it with like therapy and everything is people project their own feelings. You know what I mean? People project their own feelings, and that's okay because usually when people are mean to you, or bullies or whatever you want to call them when they say mean things to you about either your appearance or what you look like, or they can never say anything. People can never say anything bad about my personality because I'm a great nice ass person. So I know that for a fact. So when they go and they say something about my appearance, it doesn't bother me anymore because I'm like, who hurt you? Like, you don't know me, but then you come here and you say something to make yourself feel better. Like, okay, you're in my prayers. Hopefully, God blesses you because I don't know what's wrong with you. And a lot of people have. It's not the first time. Not the first time somebody has called me something. Are you? I don't know what that is. It's rude. But you know what? That has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm a good person. I'm a very nice person. I know that. I'm crazy. I can be, you know. Uh, but it doesn't bug me because I know people that say mean things to people are usually people that are hurt. So it doesn't bug me because, it's like, you're hurt. I don't know why, but you're hurt. And that's why you're here because you don't know me. You don't even know my name. You don't know my life. You don't know anything. So for you to come here and try to make me feel sad or hurt or whatever, that just means like you want people to feel miserable because you need company. You know how they say misery loves company? That's how it is. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So it doesn't bug me. Um, that's why I tell people, like, if people are ever talking shit about you, it's because either you did something good in your life, or people are just really messed up in their own lives that they just are projecting and they're wanting you to feel miserable just like them. So I'm like, don't ever take anything personal if people are mean to you. That's why I'm never mean to people. I be talking my cheese, man. I be talking some shit. And usually if I do say something, it's because it's something that happened to me with someone that I don't like, or that, I got my facts. Like, I don't just talk out of my, you know. But I'm not mean to people because, one, karma. Two, like, I'm happy with myself. I don't need to be talking shit to somebody to make me feel better. Does that make sense? Hello. So that's just me, though. That's just me. So if you ever feel in a situation, and then, like, in back in the day, like when I went to school, they had this song that would say, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So watch the things you do and say, or something like that. And that has been in my mind like forever. Watch the things you do and say, because your words can cut people. Your words can hurt people. Your words can do so much, you know. And me personally, I never want to make anybody feel sad because I know what it feels like to be sad. I never want to make somebody feel horrible because I know what it feels like to be horrible. I don't want to ever make anybody be in a depressive state because I know what that feels like. You know what I mean? So I never want to do things that I know what they feel like. Like, I will never, ever, 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 ever talk to a man that is in a relationship or that, has a baby mama, even at that, because I know what it feels like. You know, I will never, ever get into somebody's relationship, marriage, ever in my freaking life. Never, ever, 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 ever. Because you don't know exactly, you don't know what they're going through. And that's why we have a lot of people that are, sad, depressed, going through so much because people are just mean. And people are mean for sport. People are mean because they're miserable. And until you realize, like, people that are mean, that are miserable and they want you to be miserable with them, then you can understand and you have full control of your life. And you will never allow someone to make you feel bad because they feel bad about themselves. Does that make sense? You're the mentor that I wasn't lucky enough to have when I was going through things. You know, I think that's a compliment. I try to help people as much as I can because, again, I've learned all these things myself. Like, and mind you, I was always nice, but I was also in a miserable spot in my life before. Uh, you know, I loved someone more than I loved myself at one point in my life. So I know what a lot of stuff feels like. And so I try to at least put my little 2 cents in the society because I'm like, dude, society is so mean, so rude. Like everybody wants to knock everybody down, and it's so sad because instead of knocking each other down, we should be using social media to like uplift each other so we can be a better world. Like how do we even become a better world if we're always so mean and so rude and so horrible and nasty? You're a passionate person. I don't know. Am I? I don't know. I do like to argue. Okay. I do like to cry. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. A sassy girl. A sassy girl? I don't want to call me a sassy girl. Carla. In my situation, it's my own family that put me down, and I go through depression, anxiety, and panic attacks since I was 18 and now 41 now. Social media ain't being used for good things often. You know, Ilda, I don't know if you're, I don't know what race you are. Not that it matters. Because I feel like, uh, you know, and I've been talking about this, about the Gypsy Rose situation, because people like to defend her, and I'm like, no, no. You know, I've learned so much when it comes to like, I had, no, that's a lie. I mean, I've learned a lot more than what I knew before, you know, and even with my therapist, I remember, you know, taught Hispanic. Okay. Um, Hispanic people are known, at least because I'm Hispanic and I know, you know, our parents are usually emotionless, not emotional, not, they're not the nicest, they're not loving, they're not those cute things that most, you know, maybe vanilla people have. We don't have that. We usually have the you need to be strong, don't be weak, don't cry, and that is their way of loving, you know, because that's the way that they were raised also. So we grow up with like all these freaking traumas, dude, that is freaking insane that we don't even realize it's trauma until you sit down and you realize it's trauma. Um, you know, there's so much. I remember talking to my therapist at one time, and I remember telling her like, oh yeah, you know, like when my mom used to get upset, like she would do like the silent treatment. And I used to do the silent treatment. I remember when Evelyn's dad would like, actually, I did the silent treatment because I didn't want to get pissed off and talk shit. Because he would say something, I'm like, you know what, you pissed me fuck off, and I would just shut up. But I guess I found out that's like a form of abuse because I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, but I remember she explained it to me, and I don't remember. But they're like, you know, when you're a child and they give you this silent treatment, it's like your brain is like, oh, like you start tripping out, and then you know you either act out or you start like kind of like you know start doing things like me. When that would happen, I knew, and mind you, to this very moment, when she does that, and it could be for anything, and it might not even be anything to do with me, but when she's silent, I'm like, and I start doing things to like, I guess to like, for her to like talk to me. I don't fucking know. I still don't know that one yet because I'm still like trying to figure that one out. Oh, never lied to me. She every good things and bad things is said to know that people use them for bad things often. It's hard to forget our ways, what we're used to. Didn't like me because I love me. I forget how people who hate. You know, and that's another thing too. Like, it is hard. It is very hard to unlearn something that you've known all your life. But all that matters is if you take one step at a time, and then when you do see yourself doing something that you're like, oh no, you realize it, you change it immediately. You know, I catch myself a lot sometimes, especially with like my daughter. Uh, like sometimes she'll do something, like she'll spill something, and I'm like, and I start yelling because that's what I'm used to, and I start like yelling at her, and then she starts crying, and I stop because I'm like, why the fuck am I yelling at her? Like, she accidentally spilled it. It was on accident. So I process all this, and then I stop, and then you know I try to like comfort her, and I'm like, oh, it's okay, like it's just a spill, like we can literally clean it up, it's fine, you know. And so you have to stop the cycle, and it's okay to happen, but the whole goal is for you to not do that. Because then you're probably always gonna be like that, but as long as you are trying to be better, that's what helps. And I think my important part is like I don't want my daughter to be like me. you know so that's where I'm trying, because I'm like, if I try to be better and change it while like when I can and change it, I think she's going to remember, those when I was like nice and stuff. Nobody's ugly. Nobody is ugly, girl. Nobody's ugly. Nobody's ugly. We're gonna get to that one. Nobody is ugly, okay? And if people tell you you're ugly, it's because they're ugly, and they see themselves as ugly. Nobody's ugly, you guys. Nobody. Everybody looks different. Everybody has, different appearances. Everybody has a different body. Everybody has, and that's the beauty of it, you guys, because everybody is their unique selves. So nobody's ugly. It's just sometimes society society has made it to where if you're not this color of skin, you're not pretty. If your eyes are not the colors of these damn calculators, you ain't cute. If your hair is not as yellow as this hair clip, like, you know what I mean? Like, society has made us believe that, and then we go from that. Or sometimes even our own family tells us we're ugly, or we're big, or we're too dark, or we're too short, or we're too tall, and we're too da 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 da. If we come to visit your country, you can visit us in our country. Okay, cool. Girl, you are so good. Are you like facts? So you know what I mean. And so but a nice person, I think. So you, as an individual, have to stop thinking of the society rules and start seeing yourself for who you are. You know what I mean? What makes you special in who you are. I remember my therapist was like, you need to stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself that you're beautiful, that you love yourself, that you love your eyebrows, you love your eyes, you love your nose, you love your lips, you love your ears, you love your skin, whatever. Do that every single day. And then, every single day you feel like you're not the best looking. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. Like, ain't nobody got my eyes. Ain't nobody got my hair. Ain't nobody, you are you. And that's what makes you special. When I have a daughter, I'm going to buy her a Barbie that's morenita so she knows it's beautiful too. Yes. And I've done this with my niece too. Because I'm just like that. If they pick something, that's what they'll get. I won't change it for something else that I think looks better, because that ain't none of my business. It's like whatever. So with Evelyn, I let her just, if she gets a doll or whatever, girl, let me show you this thing, right? Let me show you this thing. Let me show you this doll. Let me show you this doll. Let me show you this doll. It's a cute little doll, okay? Color your side part. Heck no, girl. Look at my triple shits, girl. If I could get rid of this would be, but I'm like, you know what? It is what it is, girl. Stop. In your country, what kind of thing, which city is going to come to visit? I don't know what you just said. People are jealous of you. Affirmation. I had a book about the technique. Affirmation, yes. Yes, that's what you need to do. And people are jealous of you. I think everybody, when people are mean to you, they might be jealous of, your something. I don't have a career. I don't have a job either. Oh, wait, sorry. I thought you were this other guy. I'm sorry. It's because aquí anda uno, that's like, whatever. But no, I don't. I don't have a job. I don't have a career. I don't have anything. People comment at the top. Okay, let me see. People are jealous of you. Of me? All day, every day. Okay. And let me tell you something. One thing that I had to learn was that I don't even know what that is. Okay, sorry. The things about yourself that people consider as flaws are the things that make you unique and awesome. Don't care about the ones who let you down or make you sad often. Yes, that's true. That's very true. But I only got this at the Dollar Tree, girl. And I remember my brother's like, why did she get that one? Why did you let her get? I was like, dude, that's the one she wanted. Like, I remember Nayeli also, she got one that was like dark, like really dark. And I was like, that's when you want Nayeli? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, okay, she's very pretty, huh? And she goes, yeah, she is. I'm like, yeah. I get home and my brother's like, why'd you get her that? That is so it. And I was like, dude, that's the one she wanted. You need to let her get, you can't make her get one thing because then she's only going to automatically think like those are the cute ones. And it's like, they're all cute, though. Uh, we want to visit your city and we want to see how beautiful your city is. I don't have a city. I don't own a city. So I don't know. Do you own a city in India or wherever you're at? I don't. I don't have one. So anyway, she had this message out trait, and I'm like, whatever. She thinks it's beautiful because she be like, and so you have to when they're little, you have to just let them. Girl, I try to be girl. You look beyond. I don't even know what that is. But your English is good. I mean, English is my second language. Currency due to the country. Pesos. Um, but yeah. Ibiza, no sé qué es eso. Is that a country? What is that? I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. I've heard of Hmong though. I used to have my roommates at college were Hmong. Both of them. See you soon. But yeah, so you mean Baisa? Oh God. We can open your business and we can do our job. Yeah. If you're gonna like insult people, like at least do it properly, I'm telling you, this world is a mess. Thanks. Thanks. I was actually born in California. My mom is from El Salvador. My dad's from El Salvador. Yeah. She doesn't look much up. I look very native. And I'm proud of it because I did my ancestry.com. I did my ancestry.com and it shows that I am 45% native Salvadoran, which is a native uh what were they? They weren't Aztecs. Were they Aztecs? My dad, I look like my dad. And so 40% native and then Spanish because my grandma's family is from Spain. So I'm 45% native, and then the rest is fucking somewhere from Europe and Spanish or whatever the fuck. So I'm Spanish and native, so that's what I am. And that's why I'm like, Sarbjeet, please stop bugging, sir. I'm sorry, you're getting on my nerves now because I feel like you're just being annoying. And I am like trying to be nice, but now you just sound so, like, I don't know what you're trying. I don't know if you're trying to piss me off. I don't know, but you're starting to get on my nerves. Okay, Carla does have nerves, and I do get annoyed really easy sometimes. Your energy is starting to bug me. Your energy, your presence is starting to bug me a lot. Love from East London, baby. London. And yeah, so it doesn't. I don't take it as a. I don't take it as. Wait, I don't take it offensively when people say that I look like that, because like now I know like who I am. Um, Market for what? I'll be weird, bro. So I'm like, yeah, I do, because I'm like, I'm native, ¿Dónde vives? Yo vivo en California. ¿Dónde vives tú, Gerardo? I used to know a Gerardo. We want to work with gold. We can do it in your country. Well, do whatever you want to. I just don't care for it. Like, you want me to be your manager? Bakersfield. Oh, nice. Not from El Salvador, but his family is from that country. Not from. Okay, I'm gonna read this out loud so you can listen how the math is not mathing. Okay, I'm gonna just read it out loud for you. Not from El Salvador, but I can't fucking read. I'm dyslexic all of a sudden. Not from El Salvador, but his family is from that country. What? My brother did told me. You mean okay? Because you want to come over here, right, and be whatever you want to be. Now I'm going to judge you on your writing because I want to be petty now. So I'm letting you know, okay? You wrote my. You need to capitalize the M in my. Brother did told is okay. My brother did tell me. I'm just helping you out here. During a barbecue, all his cousins, an S because it's more than one. Okay, look bisa, and it's not bisa. It's paisa. Paisa in Spanish. But their English was fluent. Period. LOL. What do you think about India? Just speak about India for 2 minutes continuously. I don't know anything about India. By the way, I'm from Texas. Carla, I've been following you for a few years now, and I love these conversations. I appreciate it. Your name does sound familiar. Hey, I'm from Texas too. Maybe y'all know each other. Sometimes I be forgetting, because I haven't been on here for a while and stuff, and so I be forgetting. But I love when people come on here and like try to be funny, and I'm like, bruh, you don't even know how to write, but you're telling. Okay, I will teach you for $9.99. Like, I will teach you. Actually, forget the $9.99. Your name says Mong, so I don't know if you're actually Mong. If you, I would. I was supposed to. Okay, hold on. I will do it for a papaya salad, medium spicy. Definitely will do that. I'll give you classes. I'm just saying, girl. Yo no más digo, I'm just saying. That's all I'm doing is telling you. Houston, well, how about you? The other guy gotta learn English. That's what I'm saying. Cause don't come over here trying to call me a paisa when you're a paisa too. Will you ever do a giveaway again like the lashes? I probably will. I probably will. That's funny because I was thinking about that the other day. I probably will, pero con maybe. We'll see. I need to work on my YouTube, you guys. And I need to get more followers. Because I don't have that many anymore. I mean, I do have a lot, but I feel like I need more. You know? Was married for 14 years is still trying to heal. It's okay, girl. We here. We here, girl. You doing a great job, okay? As long as you're trying and every single day you get your ass up, you winning already. Marriage? What about marriage? What about marriage? Explain, please. What do you mean? What are some of your hobbies outside of YouTube and how do they influence your content? Oh, that's a great question. That's a very smart question. Well, I don't really do anything. I don't really do anything. I try to record, but then it doesn't make it to the internet. So I don't do that well, you know. Um, I try, but sometimes it doesn't make it up there. Actually, zero, because clearly I don't know. I don't do anything. But I try going on 2 years separate. That's okay, girl. You married. Oh, am I married? No. No. I'm not married. I'm not married. Are you married? I'm not married. Are you married? I'm not married. Are you married? Student records. Check her. You want to be? No, I don't. It's not. It's not a part of my religion. Like, yeah, no, it's not a part of my religion. Um, I don't know, but what do you bring to the table, though? What do you bring to the table? Because I bring a lot to the table. What do you bring to the table? Okay, you have to be okay. You have to be half decent looking. Okay, you have to have goals, inspiration. You have to be very inspired and make other people inspired. Okay, because I cannot. You have to have a job. You have to have a car. You have to have insurance and an actual valid driver's license, and that's about it. Nice. What's your religion? It's called the Carla religion. Okay, so my next question is, what has been your favorite culture or tradition from another country that you encountered? See, this is where I'm real biased up because I wouldn't even know what to tell you. Um, Food. I have all that beautiful. Well, let me see. You don't even have a picture of yourself on your account, sir. Will I marry again? Heck no. Carla, should hear too. Let me tell you something, girl. Don't close yourself off. Okay, do not close yourself off. You know what? I don't know because I haven't been. Okay, I'm gonna give you a serious answer here. I like to be funny sometimes. But that wasn't even funny. I was just like, I don't even know what the fuck to say. I'm Salvadoran. I've lived in Mexico. They're very similar to El Salvador except for the lingo here. And I haven't been. I've been to Costa Rica, but I went on vacation, and I'm like, I'm trying to think, and now you're gonna have me thinking about this question until I find an answer because now I have to go through where I've been to and see what I come up with. But food. So yeah. But anyways, that's my answer. If you don't like my answer, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Again, you must have like anger issues or something. But okay. To each their own, you know. To each their own. How can I show you a picture? I have Instagram. I have TikTok. I have YouTube. I have, yep. Hi, Carla. I have a friend. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Stop playing with me, girl. Hi, Carla. I am in a present relationship, and your advice has been super helpful, especially not waiting to live your life. Yes, I love your show. Like, you're welcome. And yes, please don't ever stop living your life, Norma. Never, ever, ever, ever. If you're in a relationship where you at least felt happy and peaceful, if you're in that situation where you feel happy and he brings you happiness and like some peace to your life, go for it, okay? But don't ever stop living your life. If you want to travel, you fucking travel. If you want to go dancing, you go dancing. If you want to buy a purse that's $1,000,000, you buy that purse for $1,000,000 because you got that. Huh?
How you gonna tell me that advice?
Because you don't listen to me. Um, just that's what you do. Okay. I don't know if your person's ever coming out. But if they are, You need to really work on yourself, heal any traumas, heal anything you got going on in your life. You need to heal yourself. I tell people all the time, heal yourself. Go to therapy. Therapy is great. Hello. I want to go visit him, but don't have a car. Do you think it's okay to go with friends? Do you recommend? No. Like, trust him? No. I just started. No. 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 No, 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 no. Let me tell you. Let me give you one advice. I'm going to give you one advice that's important because you're just starting. Don't ever become friends with these people. Don't ever be. And I'm not saying they're bad people, but they are a little ratchet. Okay? And then they're going to talk about you behind your back because you're going to be like, oh my God, I gave that girl a ride. Like, why is she even coming? I know that story. I've given a ride maybe like to one girl one time. She was really cool and I didn't know her. I met her off of wow, look at me giving a ride. But she was really cool. She was like from San Jose. She was really cool. But she was out here. I know my man. Somebody called me thick and pretty. Don't be friends with who? Don't be friends with other prison wives. Prison girlfriends, prison whatever the heck. No, but I wish I could have a MySpace. Don't make friends with them because they're either ratchet, they'll start problems with you, they'll start drama with you and your mans. It gets crazy in there, girl. It really does. So don't. It's like high school. I only made like 2 friends. Out of those 10 years, I made 2 friends. Yep, 2 friends. 2 friends that went to the same, and it was at the same prison. And one of them I still talk to. But she left him. She got divorced, and she got in a whole new relationship. Now she has kids. The other one, she passed away. I was looking at writing, and then don't do it. This is my thing, and I've always said this. Please don't. Capital don't go looking for love in prison. Like, don't go in there looking for love. Like, don't sit there on your computer or on your phone, like, looking at a catalog of inmates. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. People do that, Isma.
Why?
I don't know. Don't do that, okay? People that start talking, and I always tell people, please don't take it serious. Don't take it serious. Let me tell you something. You want to be committed to a girl? Are you a guy? A guy? Are you being serious right now? Because if you're being serious, and even if you're not, any guy that wants to be committed to a woman, because I'm gonna include myself in this, okay? Any guy that wants to be committed to a girl in prison because she got a life sentence, just contact me. Because I mean, like, what is wrong with you? I can't. I'm not looking for love, watching if the Riz works or not. I don't even know what that is. And I don't know what that is. Okay. There's my pic. Is that you in a water or something? I can't really tell. She said the car was in drive, but she thought it was in divorce. She thought it was in reverse. Let me tell you something. Have you heard of Gypsy Rose? And this goes, okay, here. Let me tell you like this, y'all. Have you heard of Gypsy Rose? She's a liar. Complete liar. Inmates, male or female, are Gypsy Rose. Remember Gypsy Rose when you start talking to an inmate. She was going through a divorce and he was changing the oil in the car. I'm so done with you. You're making that story up. There's no way you're for real. Because if that's true what you're saying, she did it on purpose, okay? She's going through a divorce. Her ex was underneath the car and she thought it was in reverse, but it was on drive. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I gotta go. I don't watch too many crime shows. No, I believe her. I mean, you can be delusional if you want to. That's fine. But just remember, when you marry her and she gets out, because she might get out, and she runs you over, believe her. They did her wrong. No. My thing is, don't be delusional. Just be honest with yourself. When you start talking to a person in prison, believe what they tell you. Don't believe, like, you know, believe the crime, because they'll tell you half-ass stories sometimes, and they'll tell you like, this is what I did, but don't believe the but, because they're just trying to make you feel bad for them and feel sad for them and all this kind of shit. If they, be smart, because I'm sure you guys are smart. Okay, be smart. I'm sure she did it on purpose. Okay. Most of the time, these people do it on purpose because they're young and they're dumb and they do it on purpose. I mean, I could put my car in reverse. Oh my god! I didn't know! Ah! It was an accident.
That sounds like a girl thing.
I'm a girl. I know how girls work. And I've been with an inmate. I know how it works. I know, you guys. Okay. Again, if you want to be the Lulu like half of us, that's fine. That's fine. Just don't give your whole life to them. You talk to this girl, it's fine. Talk to her, answer the phone calls, write her messages, whatever. Don't be one of these people that sends like money every week. Don't be one of these people that she makes you feel bad because she doesn't have a freaking, she doesn't have rice for her chicken or whatever. She said to come visit her. She needs me to get under. She needs. Oh, that's so fucking funny. I'm so done with you. I'm so fucking done with you. That's fucking hilarious. All I thought was a Missy Elliott song. That's funny. That's freaking hilarious. You made me laugh. You made me laugh. It's very hard for people to make me laugh, like honestly, because I don't believe a lot of people are like really funny. That's how I ended up with my ex. She said, okay. So, great question. Do you want to be my girlfriend? What are you talking about? Wait, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Hi, Carla. It's been a while. Finally cut you on here. True. Tell them don't. Yeah, exactly. I'm here, girl. I'm trying. Nah, but for real, I was looking to write one. The inmates, what they see is so sketchy. There you go. You're funny. You're really funny. And Andy, what do you mean? Like, you want to ask a girl on a date? Or, like, you want her to be your girlfriend? Like, which one is it? Because if you're trying to ask her on a date, all you have to do is... Hello? So I was wondering, would you like to go eat with me? Or, oh, fuck it. Oh, would you like to go eat? I know you'd be nervous. Like, and then she'd be like, yes or no. And if she says yes, have a fucking plan. She might ask where and be like, I will pick you up or we can meet somewhere. I will send you the address and we'll meet there on this day. Like, what day works for you? Perfect. Works for me. Let's do it. Bam. And claim they didn't know what's going on. That one right there. I think you're talking about my baby daddy. My first boyfriend got 50 years. This 25 was there for him for like 10 years visiting. Then met my husband and my daughter stayed with him. Shit happened. Now I feel like I know what you're talking about. It is so simple. And he's been there for me. Girl, no. What do you mean he stayed with your daughter? Like, wait. Wait. I'm so done with this moment. You know what? A lot of girls, that's the reason why they date men in prison. Because they're like, at least you know where they're at. No, 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 no. On my daughter. No, my daughter's with me. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you ran into your first ex, the prison one? Like he's out and about now? I can see that. You're so freaking funny, dude. You're so freaking funny. But yeah, I think a lot of girls do that because their first thing is, at least I know where he's at. Yeah, you know where he's at, but you don't know what the fuck he doing. Because you can't say, I know what he's doing. No, you don't. I know you can ask for a request. Girl, let me tell you something. You don't know shit, okay? He's just had my back. The first sex? Is that what you're talking about? Hello. Oh, my leg itches. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get my classroom. Y'all distracting me, man. Okay. Look up classes to add. No. Let's see. Register. I don't know where the hell this girl went. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait a second. Let me see. ¿Por qué no me sale a mí? What the fuck? I told the lady to show me. That's nice. Them girls out cheating with his best friends out of the joint. And he went in for her in the joint. That part, you don't know what they're doing and never been in prison. That's how it is. Let me tell you something. One advice I'm gonna give you. Because if I could take a time machine back, I would be like, fine, I'll meet him, I'll talk to him, whatever. But he wouldn't be my first man, he would be my side boo. Let me say something. Never take a prison relationship serious. You take it serious when they get out. Never take it serious. Don't give your whole life to them. Don't give your whole heart to them. Don't go every weekend. Don't do any of that. Because at the end of the day, you don't know if they're gonna appreciate it when they get out. You don't know how much they're gonna value you. They value you when they're there because you're the one that's there. You're the one that's there for them. You're the one doing everything for them. You're the one that's taking care of them. You're the one that they rely on. So yes, they are loyal to you there. And even then, they're not even loyal. Eric swears he was loyal as fuck when he was in prison. And I'm like, now in this point in life, I don't believe you. Right now, I don't believe that happened. But there's no way to prove it because I wish I could prove it, you know? That's God telling you to end that relationship. Facts. If they go to prison, then that shit is over. Yes, and a lot. But and I'm gonna say this, and I've said this, and I was like, people are gonna get mad, right? But women and men that start dating or no, that get in a serious relationship with inmates are usually people that have a lot of trauma, that have a lot of like something, because I always say people that date people in prison are usually fucking nuts too. Because there's no way you're a good person. I mean, not a good person. A good girl and like, been through a good life and gone through good shit for you to end up with this fool that literally is in prison. May you have a boyfriend? I don't know. Probably at this fucking point in life. I don't fucking know. I wish I would have had a boyfriend when he was in there, because shit, that would have been great. But I'm a dumbass, okay? I was like, no. I'm just over here. I did not have trauma or don't feel I do. I'm going to ask you some simple questions so we can determine. Do you feel like you have trauma? Yes. I have childhood trauma. I never knew I had childhood trauma until 2020. 2020 is when I sat my ass down and I was like, there's something wrong here. Because there's something wrong here. And I started doing the work. So, yeah. I never thought I had trauma. We dated before he went to prison. He was 17. What are you not like that? Girl, is this the first sex? Is this the one we're talking about? The one that you ran into? Yeah, they date when they are familiar with. If they got... Oh, well, thank you. So, okay, what I was going to ask you, Norma. Did you grow up with both parents? Oh, okay. I'm going to ask Norma. Norma, did you grow up with both parents? I'm trying to find my damn class schedule, dude, and I can't find it. ¿Dónde está la Norma? Ya se me fue la Norma. ¿Dónde estás, Norma? Mexican or a native? I no, I didn't. Okay, you did not. Okay. Do you know your dad? Or wait, did you live with mom or dad? Who did you grow up with? I grew up with three. I, I'm not even gonna laugh because then I'm gonna get canceled. So I'm just gonna shut up. Mexican, never mind. Dude, learn how to talk in sentences. Like, that's my problem, okay? If you're gonna, like, be rude and stuff, at least do, write sentences so I know what the fuck you're talking about. Because I don't know what you're talking about. It's like me telling you, lollipops or suckers. I mean, it's the same shit, but. What? What are you talking about? I have never gone to therapy. Maybe I need to figure out. I have trauma. Haha. I live with mom and do know my dad. Okay, so you live with mom. You do know your dad. Same as me. Same as me, girl. Same as me. You know, my mom worked all the time. My grandma took care of us basically because my mom was always working, and my dad, you know, would say he would pick us up, but he wouldn't. He would only pick us up when he wanted. Then we moved to a different city, and I would, you know, drive over there to hang out with him, but I really wouldn't hang out with him. I would go somewhere else. And so my dad wasn't really in my life like that because my mom left him when I was like in third grade, but he was not the best dad. He was an alcoholic. He was very abusive. He was very aggressive. Once I became an adult, I got along with him a little bit more. Um, yeah, and then I met Eric when I was 19 years old, and he never told me anything that he didn't like him or anything. Uh, it was pretty funny, but I'm not even gonna laugh because then people are gonna get offended, okay? And I don't know if you were for real or you weren't. Everyone has trauma in this world. Everybody has trauma in this world. Yes, you're right. Everybody does. Everybody does. 95% of the world has trauma, okay? 95. Because there be some people out here that don't. That are just living a happy fucking life, okay? But you have trauma, okay? Because you're already telling me that you grew up with just a mom. You knew your dad. I don't know how much your dad was in your life, but if you were to sit down and look at your relationship, and mind you, I used to always remember I will never, ever, 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 ever end up with someone like my dad. Turns out I picked someone exactly like my dad, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even fucking know it. I didn't even fucking know it until it was fucking too late. 10 years was amazing, girl. I did 10 years. He was in prison for 10 years when we were together, and it was the fucking best.
That's crazy.
It was great, you know. I would go every weekend. It was
They
nice.
stole Benit's car.
What the fuck?
The Corvette.
It is sad a good guy will have a bad girl. And
That's
good girls
crazy.
go and find someone that's garbage. Yes, this only gravitate towards what we are from. What he said, because it's all we know. What you just said, that is 100% true. You know, and sometimes we don't know it. Most of the time, we don't know it until you sit down and you look at yourself. You know, and most girls that date men in prison is because either they didn't have a dad or they may have had a dad, but he wasn't you know, whatever. And I think a lot of girls are, and I was one of those where I was always looking for someone that was tougher than me. Like, tougher in the sense of, like, mentally, men are not tough. Physically, they are. Mentally, they're not. And I learned that shit. They're not. And I think I was always looking for a guy that was, like, tougher than me in the sense of, because I had to be tough. Like, I remember my mom always telling me, like, you need to be independent, you know, you don't need a man, and da 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 da. So I was, you know, always like this tough person, you know, whatever, and very masculine energy. So every time I talked to someone, they had to be, I guess, more masculine than myself. And if they weren't, I did not like them because I'm like, I know. Like, the fuck? Like, what if we're here and somebody runs up on us and, like, you seem like you would run and I don't want that. Like, I'm cool. You know what I mean? It was immature thinking, trauma thinking. And I was, mind you, I didn't go looking for love in prison because I fucking did not do that. My cousin it's her fucking fault because she was like, "Oh, just be friends with him," and I was like, "Okay, fine, like whatever," and I was like, "That's fine." So I decided to be friends with this inmate guy, and then he finally called me one day, and I was like, "Oh, whatever." Like I didn't even like him because he sounded like very Hispanic, and I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about," so whatever. And he was very funny. He was very funny. That fool made me laugh a lot. And eventually, he stopped calling me because I was like, I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. But I didn't think he was funny then. I thought he was funny once I liked him, I thought he was fucking hilarious. So yeah, and then one day I just like, oh my god, whatever. I miss him. And he called me literally as I'm telling people that I miss him, and he called me and I was like, oh my god. And then we talked ever since then. He never fucking went away. And I was like, maybe it was my fault because I told him I liked him, and then maybe I wouldn't be in this fucking situation. And those 10 years were great. I never had a feeling he was talking to somebody else. I would always go see him. I didn't send him fucking money all the time. I did put money on my phone to talk to him all the time. Trauma bonds. Exactly. That's exactly, literally the day before yesterday, I'm driving. And something clicked in my mind, and I said, I probably wasn't even in love. It was trauma bond. That's, and mind you, I was like, oh my God. As I'm thinking that, why this fool called me, but I didn't answer. I was like, why the fuck are you calling me? Because now I'm just like, I'm so over it. I don't care. Like, I'm so over it. Like, I'm finally normal, bitch. Don't talk to me. You're weird. I joke with my friends each time she likes someone. I tell her to stay away. What? I don't know how that's funny. He was like, hey, come grab his laundry basket on wheels and wash them at your house. I don't like. I'm sure she's in the prison. No. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, but no. So yeah, and then I got married in there in like 2013. Yeah, and that's what happened. Then he got out, and I found out he had an addiction problem. Um, um, I found out he had an addiction problem because I didn't know that, and yeah, no, he didn't. I wouldn't have done it anyways. And then it just became my fucking hell, fucking shit. Hit. It was crazy. It was crazy, I mean, I found out myself. Like, he never told me that he had an addiction problem. Then he got, like, depressed. Then, just all kinds of shit happened. And mind you, I was in a whole other country. I was in a whole other country. I didn't have anybody. I'm not even from, I wasn't even, my family's not even from there. So I was, like, 8 hours away from home. I couldn't fucking come home. Because it was like, okay, I was married and being an adult and just living my life. And I couldn't just fucking leave. Okay, not. No, I'm not. And then yeah, it was a lot. We lost two babies. Then I got pregnant the third time with my daughter, and I think dude was just very charming. Some criminals are like that. They can sweet talk, charm. Oh, 100%, 100 fucking %. Everybody loves him, girl. I'm sorry, guy, girl, whatever. Everybody, we know where we lived. Everybody loved him. He was a great fucking guy. And I'm like, no, he's not. Like, he is cool and everything, but with everybody else, he's cool when he wants to be fucking cool. He's cool, but he's really not. He's fucking got problems. Why do you see signs that you miss his addiction? Yeah, it's funny because I was just thinking about this yesterday. Yes, because I remember, and this is one of them. Yes, it was. It was. But it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. Yes, I remember when I would go see him. Like, I would always grab his arm. And sometimes I would notice, and now thinking about it, and mind you, I guess I knew at the time, uh, I would always grab his arm and I would always go like this because I would always grab it, like he would sit here and I would be like this on his arm and whatever. And sometimes I would just like run my arms and his shirts were like up to here. And sometimes he would wear long sleeves. But anyways, and I would go like this, and then like, so I knew that he used to use when he was outside of prison, because he said like, oh yeah, like I used to, because I remember I had asked him about like, he had like a vein that popped up, and I was like, what is this? And he goes, oh, it's just like my arm, you know, like he told me, you know, like back, you know, before I came to prison, like I used to do a lot, and because I'm nosy and I asked, and he's like, I did this, and I'm like, oh my god, what you do? Did it? What did it make you feel? Da 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 da. And he told me everything. Oh yeah, you know, I used to, que sabe que, whatever. And now thinking about it, I'm like, that is why sometimes, it wasn't all the time, but when I would go sometimes, I would ask him, because I for some reason, I guess I would notice that it would like pop up more than other times. And I'm like, I would ask him like, why is it up? Like, why is it so, like, why does it show a lot? And then now thinking about it, I remember sometimes he would get like kind of irritated, like, oh, it's just, you know, whatever. Is it? I don't know. It just looks like that. And it would like be red, you know. And I remember one time I was like, I stared at it and I went like this to it, because I saw like it looked, and I don't remember clearly, but I don't know if in my mind I feel like I saw a dot, you know, like red, like a little red dot. And I remember staring at it, and I remember going like this to it, like I did something, and he was like, ah, you know, whatever. And I was like, and I was just processing this shit in my mind, and I'm like, this motherfucker can literally be doing anything in there, and I have no idea. And he just gonna fucking lie to me. Like, I don't know. And I guess I knew it, I just didn't, I guess, want to, like, I didn't listen to my gut feeling. And now I do, you know? And so I asked, like, oh, like, are you, and then I remember, dude, the cops. And mind you, this would have been a red flag. Like, this is a red flag. The cops would harass the shit out of me. Oh, so we heard you bringing in some stuff. And I'm like, no, what the fuck? He didn't even do anything. Like, I know he doesn't. And I remember I got to the point where I'm like, dude, like, they strip searched me. Girl, it was everything. They wanted to search my car. And I was like, dude, are you doing something? Or tell me, are you doing something? Because why are they so freaking determined to, like, find something? I don't understand. Nah, they just tripping. You know, people be lying. Y que sabe qué, da 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 da. And I'm like, if I find out you're fucking lying to me, I'm going to kick your ass. Because I used to always tell them, like, I will kick your ass. I don't give a fuck. I will come in here and I will swing a freaking chair on you. I'm not playing, bro. You think I'm playing? Now he knows I would swing a fucking... He knows I would fucking swing a fucking chair on him. Anyways. And I am a little violent. Just a little bit. Oh, my phone's gonna die. My phone's gonna die. So anyways, I have... because I for 7 years helping famers. See, that makes sense. He didn't do that. I know for a fact he did not donate no damn blood. He was shooting her, or is he much older? No, he's only 1 year older than me. I don't know. Probably both. I don't know if they're the same, but probably both. I don't know. The one that makes you go nuts and makes you hallucinate, the one that makes you think that the cops are behind you, the one that you think that the cops are tracking your phone, that one. The chair reversed, but she thought it was his drive. Oh no, I don't need to lie to kick it. I'd be like, yes, I fucking did. And let me do it again, because I didn't do it right the first time. My hand slipped. Let me do it again. Like, I don't need to lie, you know? I do it. And I remember I told the cops one time. I said, I don't know what the hell happened. And I said, just so you know, I told the visiting sergeant. I said, just so you know, I'm going to talk to him. I don't know what I said to him. And I was like, and I don't know what happened. And then I'm like, if I ever come in here and whatever, and if it gets into an argument, I forgot what I told that man. But he was just like, and I was like, I will pick up a chair and swing. So tell the guys over there, the officers, that if they see something, it might get a little crazy. He's like, oh no, don't do that, because I'm gonna have to arrest you. I don't care. Do what you gotta do, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Thank you. And he just laughed. I know what you're talking about. I always wondered if the girlfriend's wife saw the signs and overlooked it, or just trusted the third person. Mind you, I get like that's the thing because I'm like I guess I my body me my intuition me knew there was stuff, but I guess I wasn't processing things correctly like a normal fucking person. I was just like I knew that I knew, but I didn't know. Does that make sense? And so because he would just be like no. Thank you, Carla, for responding to my questions. It was very helpful. No problem, girl. You can always message me. As you seem pretty level-headed, I think you'll be all right. Just keep yourself and you'll meet someone a lot better. Yes, I think you know, but you choose to not see. Yeah, that's probably what it was. That's one of them. And then, I remember there was twice, girl. He owed a lot of money, and I remember that. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? And mind you, that was a fucking red flag too. But I think his story was like, oh, somebody gave it to me to hold it for them, and I lost it. And I'm like, what the fuck? There you go. That's another fucking one. That was like at the beginning, and then yeah, there was like little things now that I think about it, and I was like, you fucking bitch. And so now, if I ever get him in front of me, I'm gonna go off on him. So if anybody ever sees him on social media, tell him I said, because I don't talk to him. But I'm like, dude, you deserve for me to put my car on accidentally and reverse that thing in like 3 fucking times. Because you know what? But yeah, I've been there myself. We talked before, and I told you I used to work inside and would see a lot of we staff wonder if they know because we know. I remember talking to you. I do remember now you said that. Yes. And and that's the thing. I remember I was even mad at one of the squad guys because I hope he sees this. D'Anzo, if you're listening to me, because you could have told me. You could have told me because I legit did not know. And they thought that I knew something. They thought that I was bringing shit in, and they thought I was like, "What the fuck am I? The cartel? The fuck? No, bitch. I'm minding my business." I didn't know, and I wish he would have sat down and told me this, and this, and that, and would have showed me because these fools be having, whatever, and I'm like, no, fool, I don't know. I don't fucking know anything, and because I get so mad because I'm like, dude, if he would have told me, I would probably would have left because I don't ever want to deal with this shit. So I remember telling Eric, asking him after he was out and everything like that, I was like, why didn't you ever tell me? And he goes, I never wanted to tell you because I didn't want you to leave. I said, fuck you. Like, you ain't. Why? Because you knew I would have left. Because I'm not, no. What the fuck? Especially in prison, girl. In prison, when he was in prison, I still had my mind on right. And I didn't play. Because peace. I would tell him, you talk to some other girl and I find out. Peace. Be happy. I don't care. Thank you. You want to see somebody else? That's fine. Peace. Like, bye. If I don't got time for this shit. But then it's when he got out when I became, I don't know what happened. And girl, I didn't have a backbone or nothing, girl. I had no mind whatsoever. You have a good memory. You have a good memory. What do you mean? I think you were insecure at that and had self-esteem issues. You have a good heart. Pounced on that. I was very no. You know what? And mind you, this was the only downfall I've ever had. Maybe yes, insecure of like me and what I look like and stuff like that. Yes, but I never allowed it to oh shit, why isn't my phone charging? Um, to because I was always like, bitch, if you don't like me, you don't fucking like me. I don't care. Fuck, because I'm me and I know who I am and I don't care. But not to where I am today. I think I was more, what is it called? Defensive? Alright, it would help to give hearts, but they also have to protect themselves as well. Hence, I wish. And I wish he would have. Because, girl, I would have been like, I mean, the other was cute anyways. Whatever. But, I'm like, you remember the officer's name? Oh, yeah. I remember their names. I've been with someone like that. She wasn't as messed up like him, but it sounds like me before too. I feel like we all end up with someone that messes us up real bad. you know? And I sit now and I'm like, dude, I just wish that one of these fucking officers would have called me and told me something. I wish one of these dudes would have called me and be like, you know, we got your man on video with another chick. Bitch, because I would have lied on his ass. He got a phone, he got this, he got that. He didn't have shit of that I knew of. But I would have made some shit up and I didn't care. Fuck him, you know? Yeah, so yeah, you know, I think about all these things and I'm just like, I guess I was just like in love and I just, you know, whatever. I don't know. I guess. And so now I see all those things and I see them for what they were, you know? Because I think for a while I was like really lost and I was always trying to make excuses for things and like, oh no, you know, whatever. Um, I was in love is blind. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. People, there's some people that don't learn and they do the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again. That's very true. So I'm like, no, I will never date anybody in prison. Plus, I never wanted to date anybody in prison, anyways. But somehow I got stuck with this fool. And so, I mean, I can give him this. Like, he made it easier for me to leave his ass. Like, you know. So yeah, like he is the one that made this happen. You know. Don't say you are from Florida. I'm not from fucking Florida. I'm the flick. Um, yeah, so he made this happen. He didn't care for me. It happened in Mexico. It happened in Mexico. So when he got out, he was just a fucking mess. He was a mess. He was a fucking mess. And he was more of a mess when he was using. Because when he was using, he was talking to people online, like on Instagram, uh, messaging them. And it was just a friend thing. And I'm like, bullshit, bitch. A lot of these girls were also girls that would follow me. A lot of these girls were girls that would follow me. He wasn't the person he was. I just, yeah, and you know, it's funny because my friend told me that. She's like, you really didn't think he was like this, huh? I was like, no. I never thought he would have been like this, bro. Never in a fucking million years. And when he was using, like, he was, girl, it was a mess. He thought I was always cheating. He thought I cheated on him like a million fucking times. He fucking, I mean, he thought Evelyn wasn't even his. He didn't think any of the fucking kids I had was his, you know. And so I went through a lot of shit with that man when he was using. He was a mess, dude. Like it was mentally fucking draining, girl. When I tell you draining, like so fucking draining. Um, he crashed the fucking car. He got a car taken away. He done crashed my fucking car. Somebody hit him, I guess. He just he thought he was above everybody and everything, and nobody owed him shit. It was he didn't girl. It was a mess. Um, then you know any fucking girl that would talk to him, oh, it was like his you know whatever. And I'm like, you ain't even know that motherfucker. Like the fuck. It's because you're fucking white, and they probably think you're American, but you ain't got no fucking paper, so I don't fucking know. You don't even know English, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So yeah. And so, you know, and then because I took my marriage very serious, I was always like trying to work on it. Like, you know, I had to work on myself and I'm sorry for this and I'm sorry for, and I, you know, whatever. And this, he never took fucking time to work on himself ever. And he's fucking messed up. It still is. And yeah, and so it's, you know, and then the last straw was, and I've said this before, he was on, signed into my Apple ID, and I saw that he had been talking to someone at nighttime. After I had a whole argument with him about something, and he didn't answer me anymore, and I called him, and he didn't answer me. The next morning, I seen he had been on the phone for like 4 hours. Actually, I saw two. I didn't realize there was two other hours, with somebody, and I was like, this is it. I'm done. Like, I'm fucking done. I don't even care if it's just your friend. I don't care if it's whoever the fuck it is. I don't care. I'm fucking done. Get the fuck off my shit. I was done. And I called him and I was like, hey, like, who were you talking to for like 2 hours? He goes, oh my God, same fucking shit. And I was like, bro, I'm not even trying to argue with you. I'm just letting you know, like, she can have you. Be happy. Do what you gotta do. And that's the fuck it. If you want to talk to Evelyn, you can talk to Evelyn. I don't give a fuck. But we're done. Like, I'm fucking done. Like, done. Need done. Okay, that's fine. All right, bye. After that, that was in October of last year, girl. I have not talked to him about anything about nothing. He's still, and that shit only lasted him like a month or something. I don't know. Cause then he's like, but you're my wife. I'm like, no, no. I'm like, your last bitch was your wife. Like, sorry, I got a little ghetto there. But yeah, so yeah, no. I was like, no, no. And even like maybe like 3 months ago, same thing. Oh, but you're my wife and I love you. That's nice. Why don't you go call the girl you left your family for? How about that? Like, I don't care. That's crazy because most of your followers were involved with inmates. I'm so sorry you went through as much as you did, but your story has helped so many. Yes, girl. And mind you, the first time when all that shit happened, I was pregnant the first time, and there was girls, dude, like I think about it, I'm like, what fucking bitches, dude? I was pregnant. They were starting all this fucking drama, dude. All this drama. They would come into my lives and talk shit. And I'm like, bitch, who cares? You want him? Come get him. Like, if it's that big of a fucking deal, like, come take him. You can have him. Like, the fuck? Why the fuck? Like, I don't understand. Like, and then they would take screenshots of my live and like talk shit about Eric. Like, it was crazy, dude. Trying to fight me, girl. It was crazy. And I remember one time he called one of them and he was like, y'all need to stop fucking talking to her because she's pregnant. You guys are just doing too fucking much. Like, the problem is with me, not with her. Like, the fuck? And I was like, and I'm like, you got a whole ass man, and why the fuck are you even over here? And mind you, those two will still randomly. I saw one of them, the one that was talking to him, because he showed me the messages and everything. That was the first fucking time, and I should have left that first time, girl, but I didn't. I say none of it was your fault. Narcissism is good at keeping people on a leash, pushing them away, and pulling them back. Yes, yes. And so I had to really get my shit together and be like, it wasn't my fault. Like, I did everything I had to do, and I did everything from my heart, and I did everything to keep this marriage together, to keep this family together, and that motherfucker didn't do shit. So I'm cool. I'm fine. I had to be okay with that. Because for a long time, I was like, oh, but if I would have been like this, but if I would have just, oh, but if I wouldn't have gotten mad, like, if I would have just, like, not thrown that chair, just kidding. If I would have just, whatever, it would be different. But no, it wasn't my fault. Like, I gave him everything. I'm like, I gave you everything, bro. I gave you my love. I gave you my happy. I gave you my everything. Like, what? I couldn't give you any more. And I think that's where that thing came. Like, I gave you everything and I can't give you any more. And I'm done. Like, go talk to whoever all the bitches you want to talk to. I don't care. Have kids. I don't care. Get married 50 times. I don't care. Just leave me the fuck alone. Was he cheating or was it just a friend? It was cheating, girl. What the fuck you mean a friend? Because it seems you did not get along with him to divorce. Because it seems you did get along with him to divorce. I did get along with him because I tried to get along with him. Because, at the end of the day, like, I was still in love. Like, whatever. It's still my baby daddy, whatever. Like, I've known him since I was little. Since I was 19, not little. And, like, no, like, he's all I know. And, like, I just make it work. We have a kid together, whatever. But thinking about it, girl, I had to stop. It was cheating. Like, you can't, like, I can't be that dumb anymore and be like, he probably wasn't. He was just trying to make me mad. Because I remember one time he's like, I was just trying to get you mad. And I was like, what? Bitch, the fuck? Well, it worked. Because I'm about to whoop your ass. Now I'm going to whoop your ass because you thought, no, get the hell out of here. What the fuck? I don't even do that. And if a guy would message me, oh, I was cheating, girl. And I was like, it ain't my fault. I'm beautiful. The fuck? Dropped it. I didn't talk to them. But it is cheating. It is cheating. You know what I mean? Messages trying to hang out with the girl is cheating. Messages of you saying, hi, how are you? That's fucking cheating. Because why are you even over there? Like, you're married. You're married, bitch, and you've been married for years, and like, there's not one reason you can give me that it's okay for you to go talk to somebody. There's not one reason for you to talk to anyone and then have this girl come tell me in a message that you're talking to her. Fuck no, that's cheating. You know, it all made you a stronger woman, and you have the most beautiful and amazing bond with your daughter. Thank you. Yes. You know, and I think about that. I'm like, you know what? I could be very fucking depressed, and I can be very upset at the world, and I can hate everybody, and I can be like F love, and I can, do all these things, but I'm not gonna do that because it taught me so much about myself. Like, I know I'm loyal. I'm a loyal person. I'm very caring. If I love you, I love you. And if I'm in love with you, I will give you everything that I can to make you happy. So now I'm like, I want someone that will do what I will do. Because I will, if I love you, I expect the same type of love back. You know what I mean? And any red flag I see, bitch, bye. Because I don't have time. I already wasted my time with one person and I already did all this. So I don't want to do that. You know? One hand, yes, yes, thank you. One hand can, that should be on a shirt. Anyways, I gotta go getting a collect call from a Staples. I gotta get my gas pump ready to put my car in. So, I need you to like come talk to me because you're freaking hilarious. But it's been real. You cool people, keep it real. You're so funny. Right? Yes. So, but yeah, and so life was very interesting, and I was like, it's very easy for me. Like, I'm not talking to anybody anymore. But no, because I'm like, this is what that fool would want me to do. He would want me to be depressed and not talk to anybody, because in his mind, I think he still thinks like he owns me. Like, I'm still his property, and I'm like, bitch, I'm way past that already. Like, I don't even know you. Like, I don't even say that I'm married. Like, no, I'm not. I don't know you. You know? And so it blew my mind how I'm like, damn, we went from like being so in love with each other. Cause sometimes sometimes I would think and I'm like, did he even like me? But then I'm like, I think about how he would act when he was in prison, when we would see each other, and I was like, that fool was way into me than I was into him. Cause I was not very an emotional person, and he is. And so, and thinking about it, I'm like, I felt real. It felt like, yes, he did. Maybe I never showed him how I felt about him, but fuck, thank God I did it. Shit. You know? But I'm like, maybe it was real at one point. Like, it was just that. And that's all it was, and that's all it's going to be. I am working on my divorce. It's in the process. It is about power, yeah. Like, yeah, there you go. So, you know? So that's still in the process. This week I got to make my way to the courthouse again. Yes, you deserve the one for you. Someone who's the case of love you have. Yes. So, I'm just like, God, if there's somebody out there that you want for me, like, I will definitely wait I will wait for it to come to me. Just make sure they kind of cute. Because, I'm sorry, God, like, it can't be kind of fake, though, for me. Like, I have to be attracted to this person, okay? Because I want them to be attracted to me, too. But yeah, let's talk about something happy. I went to Costco and I got me some, guys, okay, so I'm not a materialistic person, okay? And I don't like name brand stuff. Like, I'm not the kind that will go to like, the high levels of the sea to get me like some name brand shit because I want everybody to look at me. Like, I'm not even like that. So, I went to Costco. And I need some shoes, right? Because I only have 2 pairs of tennis shoes because all my money I spent on my daughter. Okay. So, I only have 2 tennis shoes, which I'm cleaning some right now that I bought in LA, and then I have like some black Adidas. And Costco had a deal on some. I should show you guys the shoes. They're just like running shoes, Adidas running shoes, and they're $27.99 on sale, girl. They were 30 something. I don't know how much they are, but they were $27.99, and I got me. They're like black, and the like lines are pink. But they're like walking shoes, running shoes, and I was like, this is perfect, girl, because I've been walking. I need to do more walking now, but I ended up getting some. You're the female version of me. Am I? Am I now? I'm sweating, and I like it because I need to sweat. Like, you know, I need to sweat it all the grasa out. So, but yeah, I need to go to Target because I bought Evelyn a little lunch bag. Evelyn's gonna start going to daycare, and I love the bargain. Yes. Okay. And so I ended up getting. I also bought her. I shop at Costco. I don't care. Okay, I shop at Costco. Um, they have the little right now. If you have like kids or cousins or nieces, nephews, whatever, get them some of these. These are winter stuff, or like fall winter stuff. They have the Champion like hoodie with the pants, the for like the little kids one, like infants to like toddler sizes, are they're less than 15 bucks. Okay, for the sweater and the pants. If you're looking for older kid stuff like sizes, what is it, extra small to extra large, whatever, those are $9.99 per each. $9.99 for the sweater, $9.99 for the pants, and they're sweatpants, sweatshirts. You speak Spanish? Yes. Yes. Are you cold because you wear long sleeves? No, I'm hot, but I'm trying this thing now to where I'm gonna wear sweaters because it's gonna start changing to fall. It's hot right now, but since we went to Costco, I'm wearing shorts and this and a sports bra, and I didn't wear a short shirt because I was like, whatever, I'm running, let's go. So now I'm like, no, I need to wear a sweater because I want to sweat. I don't know why in my mind I feel like sweating, I'm releasing toxins. I don't freaking know. Don't judge me. In my mind, it works, okay? And so I'm trying to sweat. And it's working because I'm sweating, girl. I'm sweating. Entonces eres hispana. No, soy salvadoreña. It is 92 here in the Midwest. Okay. Well, it's hot. Let me see. Yo soy de California. Let me see. It's 96 where I'm at. On this one, I judge you. This give in. Uh-huh. It's 96 degrees, and I'm sweating, girl. So it's okay. It's okay. We need to sweat. But my daughter's asleep right now. I need to finish this. I need to find my class schedule. The lady the other day found it, and I cannot find it. I don't know where. I am sweating. I don't know where she got it at. Qué bonito California. You're in school. ¿Qué opinas de Donald Trump? I like Donald Trump. Me personally. Not that I like him, but it's better than fucking Kamala. Kamala is a mess, dude. She done messed us up. Personal opinion. But anyways, I just got back into school. Is this a master's or not? Is this a master's degree? Whether or not, congrats. No, girl. So I already have a bachelor's and a master's degree. My master's I got it in 2019, and then my bachelor's I got it in 2012. So now I'm gonna get an associate's, which is like, what the fuck? I'm gonna have one of each. I should have went for a PhD, but girl, that's too expensive. Okay. And so right now, because I'm starting all over. I didn't even want to go back to school, but I just wanted to get like basic information on like business. I was like, I'll just get a certificate or something. But somehow I got into community college. I've never been to community college. I got in, and I'm a student, okay, and I'm going to school for business. And so yeah, I don't know how. Yeah. So now I'm a student again. And so now, and that's why I'm like, I need to finish my divorce because this degree, my bachelor's has my maiden name because I wasn't married yet. And my master's has my marriage name, which I need to change that shit quick, okay? And then I'm going to ask for a name change. I don't care if it costs me $100. And then this one, I want to have my maiden name, and every single degree I have is all different. Like, I'm a mess, but it's okay. So now I'm going to school for business, which I tried to get my master's in business, but girl, the bad thing I did was that I went and did math classes first, and I don't know who the hell told me to do that. I was tripping. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and now I'm telling you, I'm starting my life all over again. And I really want to make videos on YouTube to talking about, life after the prison, what can happen, what it should expect it, and things you should do, to what happens if you break up, or what happens after divorce, what happens after the breakup. And this is where I'm at now. Like, now I'm a freaking single mom, which is something I never wanted to be, but that's what I am now. And now I'm like starting all over again. Like, I feel like I need like something new. And so now I'm starting all over, and I'm doing school, and hopefully this is going to give me like a better range of jobs to where I don't have to leave my daughter with somebody else, or have to go take care of other kids, because I got my master's in education, and I don't believe, me personally, of like leaving my daughter with somebody else, or having my daughter be taught by somebody and then I'm over here teaching other kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it doesn't make sense. Plus, to be a teacher, it costs so much money, and I just don't even want to invest in it, because I did try to get information, try to get into the teacher program, because I got my master's in another state. So now I'm like, okay, all right. I have to get my stuff here. I don't do well in tests because I just don't give a fuck about them. So I would have to like go through all that process. I have to get a CBIS. I have to get a CSET, and then I have to go to the school, and then go to the school, and then go work as a teacher at the same time. And I'm just like, and then I have to pay for my background check, and I have to pay for all these things just to be a teacher, and the teacher doesn't get paid that much money. And I was like, so I had to sit down and think about it. Like, if I want to be a teacher, I have to invest all this time. I won't see my daughter because I would have to go to work Monday through Friday from this time to this time. School is usually like from 8, so you have to be at 8 to like 3:34 or something like that. And then, come home. She's going to be at daycare all day. I would have to come home, and then I'm probably still going to be doing my tutoring online. Did you find someone? Kudos. Thank you, girl. No, find who? Who am I looking for? Who am I looking for? I'm not Mexican. I'm Salvadorian. Just become a full-time YouTuber. I should, huh? What am I gonna even talk about? And so I had to sit down and be like, you know what? I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be worth it. I can't. To me, in my gut, told me no. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm just gonna go to school for business, because one, my brother's starting a business, and I'm trying to help him out with like his paperwork and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, so now that that opportunity opened up, I'm like, let me go to school. Let me just see if it doesn't cost me that much. But then they told me, because I'm a single mom and I'm poor, like they would help me. And I was like, what? Thank you. So it feels like life is coming together. And right now, like, I'm very like proud and shit. So I'm like, I don't need help. But then I'm like, no, Carla, you do need fucking help right now. So just get it, And then because I even tried, like, at the college, they have a daycare, which is a daycare, and then students that are going to school for what is it called? For child development, like they also go there, and I'm like, okay. Well, I know stuff about school, and I know stuff how it works, so I'm like, okay. And so the lady tried to explain to me, like, oh, they only come here for some hours, but they're never alone with the kids, because I'm like, bitch, okay. And so they're like, yeah, and I told her my situation, like, I'm just starting all over. Like, yes, I have my degrees and stuff, but now I have a child, and I'm starting my life all over again. So I think the lady probably felt bad for me, because she's like, I want to get you in, and we can get you some assistance. And I was like, oh, thank you. And so I'm like, okay. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm just really trying to push, because I'm like, I want Evelyn to have a good life, and I'm the only one that can give her that. So, because I'm like, dude, if I depend on her dad for it, girl, I can't depend on that man for nothing. Like nothing. So, I'm like, I have to do it, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I'm still working on my little TikTok shop, you guys, so don't forget. Okay, don't forget. Right, don't turn away to the help. Just strong-minded women will stay away from help, but it makes it harder than it has to be. Yes, and so I'm just like, it's only temporary. I only want to get back on. I need to get on my feet and be like good. You know, cause I just have to do it, you know? And so I'm like, okay, you know, whatever, Carla, if you have these opportunities, just do it. You have a chance to do it, like, you're gonna do it. And everybody's been like super nice to me, and I'm like, are you guys just nice to everybody? Because y'all are really fucking nice, and I want to cry because I'm very emotional now. Like, y'all are so fucking nice. I'm like, I know, like, you know, they're like, you know, if you need this, if you need school supplies, if you have this, like, we have some, you can have some. We have a little store there, you can have, like, I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay. So that's where I'm at right now, you guys. And life is just happening. And so I'm that's just why I'm doing lives on YouTube more often now. I'm trying to work on videos. I don't have a stand, so I need to get one. I had one. I have this little one. I just need to set it up, and my room's a mess right now. So I need to, and it's hot. Okay, hot. So I will figure it out, and then once I do, then I will. Okay, I gotta go because Evelyn just woke up. I just heard her. Hold on, Ma. Hold on, y'all, because this dog right here was not here. I gotta go, you guys. My mom is like with Evelyn right now. Okay, I'll be back later, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. You have me laughing. That's what I'm here for, girl. That's what I'm here for. So I will post some videos, you guys, and hopefully you guys can like my videos and subscribe and share them, and that would be very helpful. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I will talk to you guys later, and I will go live later. That's what that means.